Hi, Zizaran here with another video. My voice is a little fucked right now. I have a bit of a cold. I wanted to make a quick video explaining how the Circle of Fortune works and how I've been using it so far. You do unlock this in Act 9, and you can go to visit the observatory, and you don't have to navigate to it on the map. You can find it pretty easily just by clicking the Y button. So that's the hotkey. Once you're here, you early on you don't have any points and stuff like that, but once you do, you can buy, well, you can gamble here for different things, and you can buy regional lenses, and these will they're like modifiers you can add to different parts. So I'll show you how to use them in a second. But for example, you can do things like increased chance to find exalted items, or a specific type of item, like I wanted helmets. Or another thing that's popular is, if you're only doing monoliths, reduce the chance for arena events, reduce the chance for dungeon events. You could also do reduce the chance for campaign events, though I feel like the campaign events aren't that popular anyway. So once you get here, you then click and you can navigate between them. You don't have to walk between different ones. You can just click on the west, north, south, etc. So you never have to leave. And you can see here at level 5 and level 9. So level 9 you have all 3 slots. So you could block out the dungeons, the campaign, etc. I was normally doing the north one and trying to get exalted helmets. But you can see here that this requires me to go to the Soulfire Bastion. And you get so much good loot for this, especially once you get level 9 and you block things. Quite a lot of favor, quite fast. You get favor just by killing monsters. And you notice very quickly that will pile up. Yeah, you can just reroll and it'll give you a new one. It will also give you a new one when you buy one. So if I bought this for 2,250, that is basically like buying one for 1,900, because obviously it does reroll as well. On the north one, you can see that you have all the gear stuff, and you can prioritize what type of gear you want. And also just rerolling is pretty cheap, so it's kind of whatever. I was generally going for uniques or exalted items. Here to the east, you have weapons, and you can get quite a lot. You can, the highest I've seen is 6, probably. That is probably the highest I've seen so far. I obviously haven't played a ton. It's still pretty early. Yeah, here you have 4 unique weapons. So it gives you a really good way of target farming. I think it's very cool. Here to the south, you have jewelry. So amulets, relics, belts. Here to the west, runes, shards, etc. So if you're low on crafting stuff, especially if you really, I've been running out of Glyph of Chaos, then that's a good way to get those. And I would probably use the same. I would probably block non-monolith things is what I would focus on. That does seem to be the best right now. I wonder if that's something they could change. But I don't know if the other things that you can buy are good enough. So we can go back and look over it. But generally, that's the ones I was using. Now, there are some bugs at the moment as well. Yes. It was sometimes giving me prophecies. I never bought this one, and you're not finding them. You don't get them unless you buy them. So it bugs out at the moment and gives you the wrong one. I didn't buy this. I did buy this, but I never found Void Horror, so it never procced. Yeah, I was getting a decent amount of items from this. Now, most of mine bricked, but I was able to get a few good early items. I'm only level 79, almost 80. Actually, not even almost 80. But ended up dying to the Lagon and Monoliths. But yeah, gonna go again. And I probably will pick Circle of Fortune again. I don't really want to trade too much, and I love finding my own stuff. So I think Circle of Fortune is definitely for me. Really enjoy it. And yeah, feel free to, especially people that are maybe even further ahead, feel free to talk about different tips and tricks in the comments. And we'll sorry, my voice is fucked. Holy fuck. But yeah, feel free to give tips in the comments, and we'll see if we can learn stuff from each other. So pretty early days Last Epoch yet. And yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying the Last Epoch content. And more importantly, try to die less than my voice does.